This video covers the sales commission portion of the software. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a customer sale, and we'll pick Texas. And we're going to create a new, and this is asking us where we're going to do if we have multiple ship tos. So and also for taxing purposes, we'll select that. It's prompting for which salesperson. Now, the person ringing up the sale may not be the salesperson. So here I have the option of selecting who I want, and we're going to say Devin, that's his customer. And we'll click OK. So now we have a prompt for an item that we're going to sell. When we hit the Enter key, we can look for a lot of things. If we click the little guy over here, we can search for a description of any type. So if we type range and click OK, anywhere where the word range is being used is going to show up on our inquiry screen. So I have 10 of these guys, so I'm going to go ahead and hit select. Then it's going to prompt me for which serial number that we're selling. We're selling one of them. Here's a chance for us to override the price or do something special. And so now we have that, and then we're going to go ahead and say tender. We'll put the customer's purchase order number in, and we'll put it on store account. Now, most likely he does not have the credit limit, so we're going to say adjust the credit limit. We can increase it for this invoice, or we can say allow this charge without affecting the credit limit, and we'll say OK. And if we hit preview, we get a 40 column, and we can see that we get an 80 column for that range with that serial number. So if we're done with that, let's go over to our sales commission. We don't have to wait till the end of the day when we balance our registers. That commission information is immediately posted. So let's go to management. We'll go to commissions, and we're going to look at Devin Spakowski. Now here's that Titan range that he had the commission on. We've set up his commission schedule to be 10% of the entire sale. So he's going to get $1,681. We can also set the commission based on a percentage of the actual profit, which is sell less cost, if that's what we want to do also. Or we can do on certain items fixed commission, which says this person's going to get $10 on items that are going to be, let's say, under $100 or under $150 or something like that. So you can have your own sort of matrix set up, either being a percentage or a flat fee for a commission for a salesperson. Now, on this particular one, Dan was very helpful in getting this sale. So what we're going to do is we're going to split the commission here and click split commission and say, well, Devin is going to get 100, but if Dan, he's entitled to 20% of this commission. So that makes Devin's commission only $80. So if we OK that, that will then change Devin's commission rate. And if we look at Dan, Dan is now part, and he got $336 commission on that 10% on that. So this is how those commissions are handled. And when you want to pay the commissions, you can click a pay all, and that will show that. And if you want, let's say on this Titan here, we're going to hold off on paying that commission. So let's go there, and we're going to say go ahead and unpay that commission. We're going to pay these, and we're going to leave this outstanding for the next commission check run. Now, we do have reports that will give us the ability to say we're only going to pay commissions on the money that was received from the customer. And that way you can select and only pay the commissions that you as the company have been paid for. If there is a credit on a return coming back in, the commissions will also show a credit on that commission amount due. So this is how this kind of works. And if you want, you can always say print. And let's do a preview. And this gives us a little recap of, these were walk-in customers here. This was a live customer on our system. And items they bought, what the commission factors were, and how all that was handled. So that kind of sums up the commission system. And if there's any questions, please contact me. Thank you.